Rima up with Gideon.
You must begin to understand that when you lift your hand, it means something deeper. So extending your hands in worship. Now let's read Psalm 141 verse 2. He says, let my prayer be set before you as incense, the lifting up of my hands as the evening sacrifice. And the evening sacrifice there also means the burnt offering. In Hebrew worship of God, there were several offerings. One of them was the burnt offering. And in the New Testament, Christ is now our burnt offering. Christ is our sin offering, and Christ is our burnt offering. In our sin offering, he takes our sins. As our burnt offering, he dies and gives us his righteousness. And he says the lifting up of our hands is like the evening sacrifice. It means that when you lift up your hands, you are plugging into the revelation of the finished work of Christ. It means that when you lift up your hands in praise, you are saying to God that, God, I have no confidence in myself, but on what Christ has done. So the lifting up of our hands is like the evening sacrifice. It is a prophetic showing that we believe in the finished work of Christ. When you lift up your hands, focus on the cross. Let's read Exodus 17:11 to 16. We see Moses show us a beautiful example of this praise called Yada. And so it was when Moses held up his hand. So the instruction was that Moses should be on the mountain and just hold up his hand. Now, I've always wondered why hold up his hands. When Moses held up his hand, Israel prevailed. And when he let down his hand, Amalek prevailed. So there's a certain power that connects you from the realms of the spirit when you lift up your hands. When you have an exam, sometimes you don't need many prayers, just lift your hands. God, I connect to the finished work of Christ. So it means that with this understanding, you don't need to come to church to lift up your hands. In your office, you can take just 5 minutes and lift up your hands. So the lifting up of your hands is deeper than just doing this. It's deeper. And Joshua, Moses, and Co were just showing us a shadow of it. They benefited from it. When you are depressed, lift up your hands. When you are sad, lift up your. If you fear that tomorrow, I don't know how tomorrow will be. Sometimes you can sit down and just project 5 years and you are scared. When that fear comes, instead of wallowing in depression, lift up your hands and say, God, it is unto you. I am in your hands. I'm not trusting on my bank account. I'm trusting in a more efficient work, the work of Christ. That is Yada.